Uh, Welcome, everyone. Thank you, all the moderators, faculty, uh, all the delegates. It's been a wonderful occasion that everybody can spend their time on a Sunday, which everyone has very busy lives. Uh, I think that we do have important issues in cardiology, which we're going to be seeing forward in our future, which is why conferences like this are important. One is, I think I just had it yesterday, somebody was asking me, is cancer incidence increasing? I said yes, or detection increasing. I said both is true. Same thing with cardiac. I used to work, when I did my training at a geriatric center, everyone has to die of something, and everyone is living longer. So was that when the 2000s, when I finished my MBBS, what was they saying? That you only had one cancer. You'll not get another cancer in your life. By 15 years, I've been seeing patients on their third cancer therapy. Male very less always had prostate cancer. Then they had another cancer which was treated, and now they're on their third cancer. So like that, when you reach 100, all these diseases, all the heart diseases, diabetes for 40 years, which was relatively well controlled, but now you're in your year 20, 30, is now going to increase. So one thing I'm finding from all the electrophysiologists at their last conference was that they're all talking about everybody is watching the new cell phones, the new little bit wearable, exercise wearable watches. They're now tracking heart rhythm. Everyone is now showing up to the doctor because they've gotten warning signs coming from their phones saying that they have cardiology abnormalities, and they're detecting AFib. So now we're going to have an explosion of increased detection. Second of all, we're going to see a lot of AI come in. 20 years ago, if I were to go to US, they were already loading everything on a cardiology PACS. As they correctly said, one of the best things you get with an EKG is compared to the old EKG. Half the time in the Indian setup, we don't have the old EKG somewhere. It's in a different hospital, it's in a different center, it's buried somewhere in the medical records file, and they're searching for the file. For the last time they did EKG was 10 years ago, and now they're coming. Now we're going to cardiology PACS system, and we're going to have everything, cloud-based. So even though KMCH is slowly starting, so when you get an EKG, the extra old EKG is going to be instantly available. And so it's going to start interpreting data, and that's going to make the cardiac diagnosis much easier. But we're going to see explosion of detection, as I said, wearables. Now that now we're actually recording, centralized recording of all these EKGs. So now you have a comparison record over years. So what is the old EKG? What is the new EKG? What is the difference? Is it a misplaced lead? And now you're going to have future is that I've been doing a lot of things. I went to a diagnostic conference. Everyone is talking about artificial intelligence. That means when we used to just have a PAC system, we used to have old EKG and new EKG. If somebody comes with a problem, we'll check the old EKG and the new EKG. Now we're going to have the computer automatically go into all our records, search your database of patients, and pull off the EKGs, comparing old and new by themselves, and detecting high-risk patients. Now, as you said, India is at a crossroads, as you said, rightly said. On one side, we have the government sector where the EKG machine is not even properly calibrated. On the other side, we're going into things where people are wearing high-end, their Apple Watch, 15 or something, and they're getting detected that way. So we have both people, that's all is going to show up at our door. So we're going to see an explosion in detection, and as we all age older and older, that person you survived the last MI, 15 years later from that scar tissue, you're going to have a lot sort of electrical abnormalities start taking place as small vessel disease starts to eat away at the other parts of the myometrium. So I think we need to constantly update ourselves. As I said, I don't know when the new technology is around the corner, but we are going to see a massive increase in cardiac disease. And this is all going to be key detecting what are all the changes that need to take place. Thank you all for attending on your busy Sunday. As I said, I know it's a little bit strained for everyone, but happy Sunday, and I hope you have a wonderful sessions. Thank you.
So it is my pleasure to felicitate our beloved faculties and moderators. Let me invite our executive director to felicitate our faculties first. Dr. Ranganathan. Dr. Prem Krishna Anand. Dr. Jabir Abdullah Kuti. Dr. Ajit Tachil. Dr. K. Jaishankar sir. Dr. Shivakadasham sir. Let me also invite our moderators on dais. Dr. Prabhu Venkatesh sir. Dr. Ateep sir. Dr. Ramasamy sir. Dr. Sushil Kumar sir. Dr. Nambirajan sir. And Dr. Sujay. Let me also invite our TN Medical Council observer, Dr. Rajesh Babu sir.